Hello, people! It's me. I'm back from the dead. At least for a little bit. Let's see what happens. But the important things that you gotta know is that we have an email here at Mr. Gorbachev Tear Down This Podcast called GorbachevPodcast@gmail.com. That's no caps. And then we have a Patreon account at Mr. Gorbachev Tear Down This Podcast.com. Just kidding. Well, I'm sorry, not .com. My apologies. Okay. Been a while since I've done this sort of thing, but you can, slide us some cash if you feel like we're doing a good job and you want to make the show improve. So that's all I have to say here. What? Sorry?
If we get money, we can be on iTunes.
Yeah, and you'd like that, wouldn't you?
You subscribe to us.
Subscribe, because we need the support for our egos.
Mostly mine.
Mine more.
Welcome back.
Okay. Stop.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this
Podcast.
All right. Ow.
That sounded bad. That sounded
I
really,
choked on my pizza.
bad.
Welcome back.
Hello, guys. I'm back.
2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. I've been grounded.
And now we can finally do the topic that I've been talking about, like a little bit, that we've been doing. Well, trying to do.
We're going to talk about the best and the worst things to happen in the Trump administration. Okay? Believe me. It's going to be great.
You said the whole thing. We're supposed to share it.
Okay.
Best and worst things
to happen
when
Trump
is
president.
good.
Believe me.
Don't do that the whole time.
I won't. I just wanted to do it one time.
All right.
Maybe
Good.
more.
Now, stop. The system we have
Is.
We're actually going to try from now on.
What do you mean?
Well, I just wrote down 2 things. I
yeah.
have notes now.
Yes, we're becoming sophisticated.
And then it's going to be shorter so people will actually listen to it.
Yes.
So, how you been?
I can't really complain.
Off the podcast for 2 weeks. How'd you cope?
Off the podcast, grounded. The girlfriend broke up with me. It's all good. I'm hanging in.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think the girlfriend thing was the least of your worries.
Oh my god, yeah.
That wasn't as bad.
For sure.
No.
For sure. Oh my god.
We're not here to talk about.
No. It's relevant.
It is relevant.
No, but yeah,
But,
no.
We'll get caught in that web.
No. I don't want to say anything else. I just,
Okay.
just letting the fans know that I'm doing okay. Better than okay.
Send us money.
To quote, yeah.
JP is sad.
Send us money.
He's not.
I'm not sad, but I would like your money.
It's already better than the other ones. No offense to my brothers or Jamie. You guys are great, but it's just it's not the same.
It's not the same. I haven't had my phone or anything. I've just been pondering things in my room by myself.
So
and
weird.
It's been so weird in school with me and Walker.
Oh my god.
It's I felt like for a solid week I didn't know him at all.
Yeah,
it's just we were just how's the weather today?
Yeah.
And then I just didn't do my Palpatine voice anymore. Those of you who really,
that was the problem.
Those of you who really know me know that's a problem
Yeah.
when the Palpatine stops.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the facade slips away and reveals the dark side.
Oh god. Okay. Well, ask me how my day was.
How was your day?
It was great.
What happened today?
Good.
All right.
Thank you for asking. Well, no, don't. He was reaching for a toy gun that I bought today, and it's really, really cool.
It's so cool.
It's it makes a gun sound. Well, here, let me do it.
I want to do it.
Fine, we'll take the surprise. All right, with just one. So it sounds like that, and then you put a silencer on it.
Suckers.
Ready? All right, silencer is on. That's the coolest thing ever.
And it cost
$5
at
Walmart. So yeah, I went to Walmart and I got a Batman mask too.
Nice.
And a bow tie.
That's what I call value.
Yeah, it was $20.
All right.
Yeah. And then I went to Panera.
Panera, eat good fresh sandwiches.
Pretty much. I had macaroni.
Okay, you
And
defeat
then-
the purpose.
Sorry. I went to my mom's and she took my siblings to the carnival. And then when she came to pick me up, I became an errand boy, which was fun. It was fun. So, that's it. That was good. So, That's how we're gonna do things.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah.
Just like 5 minutes. That was a proper intro. That's
Proper.
That's pretty good.
Necessary and proper clause.
Except
what?
fuck.
What?
I'm Walker.
I'm JP, but John Paul. But you already knew that.
You actually have a catchphrase. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. But yeah, like, I mean, you should know our names, but I mean, it's really...
But you know, the people who are listening, you guys know us.
We probably should have done that first.
Definitely, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay.
But like, maybe there are people that don't know us, because I'm happy to announce that, like, 7 episodes in, with barely any social media presence, we have an average of like 25 listeners per week.
Woo!
Which is pretty good.
Yay!
I mean, like, given the fact that I have not promoted it at all.
At all.
I went into a Reddit thread to like you can comment a link to your podcast and people will listen to it. And I tried to get on there and I got kicked off twice.
Kicked off?
Yeah, like they kicked me off because I thought I was a bot.
What?
Because I didn't have any upvotes on my account for comments. So
you might as well be a bot.
yeah, Reddit is fun.
Yeah.
It's not.
Nope.
But we'll get there. We'll get to, like, the first week we had like 90 listeners. We'll get back there and then we'll figure it out.
We have a solid base and we
Yeah.
really appreciate you guys.
Yeah. The people who listen weekly, thank you. We'll remember you. You'll get free t-shirts.
Once we find out who you are.
I cannot guarantee that.
And we will find out who you are.
First you have to sign a blood contract.
A devil pact.
Yes, exactly.
Where you grab each other on the forearm. And then you recite a magical incantation and then all of your Gorbachev podcast needs will be fulfilled.
And once you receive the mark.
But everything has a cost.
And that's good.
Potassium benzoate.
Okay. Now.
Trump. What a phenomenon.
What a phenomenon. What a great guy.
No, well...
Maybe some background on the topic that I forgot to research. I'm not into politics.
It's okay. So...
We know if you... Well, because...
You all know Donald Trump.
Yeah, but... See, thinking about the future, if we actually end up being, like, popular, maybe there are people who don't know Trump. So, who is Trump? Because you know...
Trump
Imagine
is,
I don't know who he is.
Trump is a real estate businessman who has had several failures outside of real estate. However, real estate is what has made him successful. Because in the 80s, with a small loan of $1 million, his father set him up in the real estate business, and then he just started buying a bunch of buildings. And naturally, when you start buying buildings in New York City, you're going to make some money. Unless you're a complete idiot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But he's had several failures, such as Trump University, Trump Steaks, Trump Magazine World, Trump Mortgage, Trump Vodka, Trump Atlantic City, where all of his casinos went bankrupt. There's another one. I think he had a travel agent company, which closed because he doesn't know how to run a business successfully. And he's most well known in recent times for
The Apprentice.
The Celebrity
being the host
Apprentice.
of The Apprentice.
Yes.
I knew that.
Oh, also his Macy lines of ties failed.
Alright. Well,
yeah.
now that you know that, here's the funny thing that I can say. He's running for president, and currently he's winning.
He's the presumptive Republican nominee. No, actually, he's the official nominee. He hit the delegate number the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to explain
So
the U.S. political system to you, so just Google it. Delegates
He's
are
probably going to win.
president.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dead heat, I think.
it's likely.
I think it's a real possibility.
So, we need to prepare for the worst. Or the best. Which
Yeah.
is why we're here. So, this heads for best, tails for worst. We'll
Okay.
get right into it. So, worst.
Ooh.
All right. Now, what is the worst thing that can happen?
We all die.
I think it could get worse than that. Like, death is...
No, the entire planet gets destroyed.
But see, then we're all dead. Like, death is it's just the final tickle.
Death is only the beginning.
No, it's the end, but, like, you die and you're dead. So, like, I knew...
That's pretty damn bad,
Well,
okay?
early on, we would bring up he'd kill us all.
Yeah.
And when I really think about it, the way he would most likely kill us all is either we'd get systematically killed, probably just shot in the head, like executed in the streets,
Wrong.
you know?
He's an unstable. He has no foreign policy experience.
Well, he
is out of the two candidates. He's the most likely to start a conflict.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
Because if that happens, we will be killed by nuclear detonation, which is quick and painless.
Yeah, but that will be the end of civilization.
Yeah, but I'm saying then we're dead. So it's fine. So what's worse than death? Torture.
The afterlife.
Torture.
But not of your body. Of your soul.
I mean, like, I find that there's no, listen,
No,
I think the worst thing that he could do in terms, okay, let's get past the World War III scenario where he kills all of us, okay, which is very possible, right? Mm-hmm. I think if anyone is going to start a conflict where a lot of people die, whether it's in the Middle East or just a geopolitical conflict, it's going to be Trump, because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. At least from a foreign policy, you can't argue with that. He has no plan, okay? His plan is, what he said is, we're going to get the best people together in a room and we're just going to sit and talk it out, okay? Believe me. They love me in China.
They've been doing that forever.
No, but what does that mean, essentially? There's no strategy. He has no idea about relationships between other countries, okay? Just because he's a business person, you know, or self-proclaimed business person, okay, who does not know how to run a business, evidently. Okay, he knows how to brand. He's a marketing genius, which is why he has the illusion of success. Because he knows how to brand himself, big time. Whether it's through shows, commercials, you know.
And he knows who the stupid people in America are.
Yeah, no, and
he knows who to market to.
He knows who to market to, and he knows how to market himself as a brand, which is what he's done.
So, the worst thing is probably something to do, like something there. We're on something.
I think the
Turning
worst...
us all into like a product, a.k.a. slavery, comes back in a major way.
In a major way. It's
Racism,
here to play.
Not a factor.
Not a factor.
Everyone's a slave.
Emperor Trump.
Yeah.
Supreme Chancellor Trump, yeah. We love it, yeah.
It's good.
He's good. That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think the worst thing that could happen in terms of we don't all die is to this country. Should we narrow it down to this country, what the worst thing could happen in this country or the world?
I figured that was kind of implied.
The world?
No, I probably should have made more specific, just this country.
Okay. I think
like,
in
worst
terms
thing
of
he could do
democracy,
to this country.
I think the worst thing he could do is get... I think, just first start off, I think he killed the Republican Party.
Well, like, already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By defeating literally every single... They're dead, basically. If you think Marco Rubio can have a political career after losing in his home state...
And, like, after this whole thing with Trump, the Democrats can be like, you voted Trump into office.
No, he's killed the Republican Party.
So, like, but they have nothing.
Because he defeated the establishment candidates. The people of Washington wanted to win. You think anyone in Washington really wants Trump to win?
No.
Because he's not in there. You know, he's not a part of the party. He's not even a Republican. He's like an independent at best, okay? 10 years ago, he was like, I think he invited Hillary Clinton to his wedding with Melania, and he's like, you know, he's completely changed his views. He's an independent. He has liberal tendencies. He's a flip-flopper.
Wow.
Don't mean to call him a summer shoe, but
so
he's a bit of a flip-flop.
I think.
So, wait. To carry on with that, I'm sorry that this is a rant, but I think the worst thing that can happen is he forms his own political party, and then he gets people from his political party elected into Congress. And then, from there on, he has complete control of a Congress that's filled with little Trump representatives. And it's like Nazi Germany all over again.
I was going to say, he recreates the Nazi party.
Yeah.
Which he will.
And then once he gets if everyone in government agreed with Trump, that would eliminate all the checks and balances that the government has, which would make Trump a supreme emperor. If you would, you know, if the Supreme Court has a majority of Trump supporters, and Congress has a majority of Trump supporters, and Trump is the president, they could pass amendments to the Constitution to change it to be Trump amendments. Like, he should not have a term limit, okay? Or that's the worst thing that can happen.
He's trying to get that amendment, what's it called?
And he has a good start.
Like, get out.
What do you mean?
Get rid of it. What's the word?
Repeal.
He's trying to repeal the 22nd Amendment, which is the one that limits president to 2 terms.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I also heard from
Name and address withheld.
that he was trying to repeal the 18th Amendment, which is prohibition. So
What?
he misspoke.
We're gonna repeal the 18th Amendment, okay? We should be able to drink in this country, okay? Believe me.
We would be like unrepealing
Okay.
it. Prohibition back. That's the worst thing that could happen. He redoes prohibition.
The rise of his little mobster cronies.
Oh my god. That would make sense. He like does
Al
prohibition
Capone.
again so he could sell alcohol illegally
I love
and
Al
make more
Capone,
money.
okay?
Like,
He's my hero. I love him.
I think the worst thing he can do is get China to invade us. Really easy.
China couldn't invade us. We have superior military force.
Then all of them, like all the communist
They wouldn't
countries.
mobile. Oh, yeah. But there's only really 1 or 2 left. No, 3. Vietnam is like a socialist country.
Well, like you said, Trump is really bad with...
Foreign policy.
Yeah, so maybe he'll bring it back.
I mean, it wouldn't be his fault, but he would not be able to deal with it.
Oh.
Which means that
Okay.
he wouldn't be able to deal with it. I don't think he would incite communism.
If there's
like,
money to be found...
We are angry at Trump. We will become communists. To fuck with his plans.
Putin's pretty convincing.
Oh, no. He definitely wants to have the Soviet Union back. One could argue that it is the Soviet Union, except, different flag, different name.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's
he's just
kinda
like,
scary.
yeah, we're just gonna retake Ukraine. Like, no big deal. Just, like, marches into Ukraine, like, takes it.
It's just...
Soviet Union is coming back in a major way.
I'm excited.
Me too. It gives us a new moral enemy.
Finally.
Finally, a new Hitler. Someone we can all rally
I
against.
need a new Stalin.
No, but
Oh,
like a Hitler
yeah,
in the
yeah,
terms
yeah.
of an evil.
Yeah. But yeah. The Call of Duty games can finally use Russians.
Yay! Oh, wait! Wait a minute!
Yeah. No, the only...
I'm pretty sure that
They
they just
stopped using Russians and started using robots, and they're probably going to go back to Russians.
the Russian robots.
Oh!
Hello, I am the Putin 9000. And then it's gonna be like Mecha Hitler. He's gonna be like, "Hello, I am Adolf Hitler," and then he's like gonna like,
Wolfenstein.
yeah, Wolfenstein, chain guns, like, It'll
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Is there Mecha Hitler in the New Order?
No, but I wish there was.
I don't like the game anymore.
I think there might be one in the Old Blood. Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, which came out for PS4 as well. But anyways, regardless,
I thought it was a DLC.
it's a standalone,
Wait, it's like a new game?
but it's like 4 hours long.
Oh,
But the
okay.
graphics are updated. But
Lit. Maybe I'll get it.
I was thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it right now.
I was considering it.
Look, if we want this one to be shorter, we're gonna have to stop this.
No, it doesn't have to be shorter, okay, per se.
But I mean,
We have a lot of time. Okay, let's just let it flow. We have more to say. Okay, so let's just
it would just be nice. If it
What-
was,
what would be
if
the
it,
worst-
If it was tighter, brisker.
Yeah, brisker. But the tangents
brisker.
are sort of,
They're great.
but they're not for us. They're great for us, but they're bad for everybody
Yeah,
else.
and I don't want to edit it out.
You don't. Okay, back on track. So, okay, the worst thing that could happen.
Probably slavery comes back.
I don't see that happening.
I see it happening.
How?
He just
Convince me.
convince you. All right, knowing nothing about politics, let me go into my mind palace, really quick. Phasers are now set to stun you with knowledge.
Shields are up.
Shields. Oh fuck! I didn't think of that. So. Oh, gotcha. So, ready?
I'm ready.
So, what do the people in the South call the Civil War?
The War of Northern Aggression.
Exactly. And where are all the Trump supporters?
In the South.
So,
The South will rise again.
exactly. He
Oh
wants-
my God.
He's trying to appeal to everyone.
The Confederacy come back.
Look what he's doing. You haven't seen it because you're blind.
Blind.
He's trying to get everyone, and everyone thinks he's going to be Hitler, but he's not. He's trying to bring the Confederacy back.
Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, Trump is trying to bring the Confederacy back.
President Jeff Davis. Yeah, that's really, really, really good.
That's why he's getting properties in New York, because they need Confederate influence in New York.
Oh.
He's planning a surprise attack.
God.
The South will rise again.
The South will rise again.
So, it's just all going to fall apart, and then slaves will be back. But we don't know who he's going to... Hispanics. Oh my God. Mexicans, run! You're gonna be slaves!
A wall!
No.
Not to keep them out,
No.
but to keep them in!
Oh my god.
We cracked the Trump
We
code!
created the most ridiculous conspiracy theory of all time. But it's also the truest.
I agree.
Jesus Christ. We just cracked the code.
Okay, alright. Hands down. Worst thing that could happen.
Yeah,
he brings
slavery.
back the Confederacy, and instead of black slaves, Mexican slaves.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
It is. I convinced you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, get fucked.
Oh my god.
I'm so good
Oh
at
my
this.
god. We're so screwed.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh. That's gonna be scary. What a time to be alive.
Right?
It's the new Cold War. It's a civil Cold War. Cold Civil War.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The government controls you, by the way. Listeners.
Mm-hmm. But you already knew that.
Or did you?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-bum-bum-bum.
Okay. So, the worst thing that could happen when Trump is president is that the South will rise again.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
Wait, there are gonna be some Southern listeners that are gonna be like, God damn it! Where these people live?
No, they're like people in the South listening. They'll like pick up the phone. It's like, hello. They know.
Oh my.
Like their voices change.
Assemble the town militia! No, yeah, no, they'd be like, assemble the army. We march for Washington tomorrow.
We march for Gettysburg
There will
again.
There will be a mint julep waiting on the other side, son.
I wish I lived in the Civil War. No, I don't.
No, you don't. Me too. Me too.
Stop it.
Me too.
Okay, so
Best thing
that could happen.
when
Trump
becomes
president.
inevitably.
Wah, wah.
Best thing. The best thing. The very best thing. I don't know. Let's
We
think
give
about
more
it.
Money?
How? He doesn't have a plan.
Point for JP. I don't know.
He doesn't have a plan. How?
I think the best thing that could happen when Trump is president is we just get a bunch of new memes.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think there's
He's
anything
like
else
a
he
walking
can do.
meme.
Yeah, but like, imagine when he's president, just all the memes.
Every speech.
a meme,
Yeah.
all of them.
Dude, that would be like ridiculous.
That might be fun.
It'll be fun until we're all dead and the South rises again.
True, like it's all funny games till someone loses a wiener.
Yeah,
So-
right?
And we're gonna lose all of our wieners.
All of our wieners.
Yeah.
It's a shit sandwich and everybody's gotta take a bite. Full Metal Jacket. Look it up.
I love that movie.
We can't talk about it, otherwise we'll be here all night.
But it's so good.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to our sub-podcast, Full Metal
Jacket.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Full Metal Podcast.
Full Metal Podcast. A Clockwork Podcast.
2001, a space podcast.
A Podcast Odyssey.
Oh, that was good.
Oh.
There will be podcast. We should just do this for 2 hours.
Dun, 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 dun.
We gotta watch that movie. We should do.
I'm British.
I feel like. Stop. All
The usual podcasts. The Dark Podcast.
The Dark Podcast.
Indiana
Rises.
Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Podcast. Indiana
Stop.
Jones and the Podcast of Doom.
The Empire Podcast is back.
Indiana Jones.
The Empire Strikes a Podcast.
The Podcast Strikes Back.
Damn it! Why didn't I think
Return of the Podcast. A new podcast.
of Revenge of the Podcast? Attack of the Podcast.
The Podcast Menace.
The Phantom Podcast. Okay,
Oh!
we're done. We're done.
This is a rabbit hole.
Yo, Allison Podcast.
Podcast in Wonderland.
We're done.
Podcast and Podcast Land.
We're gonna blow up. Oh, what are we? What's the topic?
Oh, Trump.
yeah.
Another 5 minutes we're going like, no more tangents.
Yeah.
And we just went on the most tangenty tangent.
Tangent.
Tangent. Cosine and tangent.
Stop.
Sorry.
Stop. You always do this. It's so bad. Look, I was going to say, side note.
Tangent.
Yeah, tangent. I want to, like, do podcast stuff that, like, would be fun, but I feel like I'm copying the podcasts I listen to.
Like what? What kind of stuff?
Well, I was recommending, like, we do a commentary, like, watch a movie.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
See,
No, it'd be like Mystery Science 3000, dude.
yeah, but there's a...
Mystery Science Theater.
I think I could talk about the Weekly Planet. They won't mind. They might. We might get sued.
You probably-
Look, they're not going to sue us. But look, that's my favorite podcast of all time. They're so funny and they're great, but they also do commentaries.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
we
it
should
would just kind of be like the same thing.
No, people can do that, and I feel like we'd be really good at it because we care about movies a lot.
Mystery Science Theater. Oh wait, I just found a way to do it differently, but I'm not going to tell you on air.
Yeah, haha. You guys don't get to know.
It would be a surprise.
I get to know first before you guys.
Fun little twist on the genre.
An M. Night Shyamalan.
Holy
twist.
crap!
What?
I just found. I'll tell you later.
Okay, all right.
I found a
Later.
really cool thing that we could do. Not
Okay.
that cool, but like
All right.
original.
We need to get back to the pay dirt.
Trump. What's the best thing he can do? What is he good at
The best thing he can do is
for the country? No.
The best thing he can do is he actually turns out to be a good leader.
That's not gonna happen. Your dreams.
You're right. The best thing he can do is decrease the surplus population. He could
Huh, that. You're right. I mean,
through executions.
I mean, like.
Wait,
You got a point.
maybe
If slavery isn't like,
he'll box
thing?
them up in boxes and then he'll put them in volcanoes.
we're not doing this.
Okay, but
I did.
it's possible.
I explained Scientology to Wyatt on the last podcast.
Oh yeah, do you like?
Yeah, he did. I don't need to bleep his name either. Anyone? Here's the rule for people listening at home
No.
and people who want to be on the show. Just
No.
quick rule, because I make up rules on air.
Yeah, we know.
Rule number 2. This is the second rule.
Okay, don't talk about Fight Club.
Okay, rule number 3. If you are on the podcast, I'm not going to bleep your name. If you are not on the podcast, then your name gets bleeped.
Unless you pay.
Unless you want a shout out.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have to like pay for a shout out. Because like,
let's not go into this again.
well, if you just
This is
like-
what happened the last time.
Yeah.
It was a fucking debate, okay?
was.
Please.
We understand why.
Okay?
Okay.
They
Okay.
understand. We all are on the same page.
Okay.
Best thing that could happen under Trump. Imperial Overlord Chancellor Trump. Emergency powers to Donald Trump.
He becomes the emperor. That'd be
He
sweet.
builds a Death Star
That's a lot of jobs.
in the shape of his face.
That's a lot of jobs.
And then he can go there and blow up the planet Earth if we become too rowdy.
But
He builds Elysium in outer space.
that would be bad.
Oh, you're right.
Would it?
Probably.
Probably.
But I can see
Well,
it happening.
they built Elysium because the Earth was like dying or something.
Yeah, well.
It's either that or Detroit just got a lot shittier because that movie, like, it takes place in Detroit. I'm not kidding.
In present day.
Yeah. I don't know if this is true, but I think for that movie they approached Eminem to either be like the main character to be in
Detroit?
it, and he said no because it's in Detroit. But I might be making that up.
Oh my god.
I don't know where I
I
heard
hope
that.
that's true.
I really hope it's
That would
true.
be insane.
That'd be so funny. Oh, that'd be so funny. Detroit's fine. Little does JP know. Last week, Wyatt Spencer and I voted the worst looking place in the world is the Detroit Lions locker room.
I have to catch up.
Yeah, you do. Listen to that episode if you want
That
to
sounds
understand
awesome.
that. It is. Okay. Trump.
I can't really think of anything good.
Yeah, that's why
like,
we keep...
can you?
No, we keep going on tangents because
There's nothing good.
there's nothing good. But
I
we
mean,
we
like,
gotta think of something.
funny? It'd
Funny.
be funny in a horrifyingly funny
The
way.
best thing Trump can do is funny? God,
Certainly the tagline for like a Scandinavian comedy.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Bjorn and Bjork. Funny? Dirty, 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 dirty.
Okay.
Trump. Bad.
I think he's got, like... Because we are focusing on things for the country.
No, but he's not going to do anything good for the world if it doesn't start with the country.
Well, I was thinking he could impact the rest of the world negatively while improving our economy.
How would he do that?
Kill everyone else so we have the best economy by having the
Oh, you're right. Wait a minute. He starts wars, and in the outcome that we don't get destroyed, we destroy their industry, which makes our industry the best, like what happened in World War II. Because, think about it. Who are our two major car competitors?
Tom?
No, countries. I'll give you 25 guesses. 2.
Germany?
Correct?
Japan?
Correct!
Yeah.
And what side of the war were they on?
The other.
That's right! And what happened to their car industries after the war?
An atomic bomb.
That's right. Which is why, for about 30 years there, America was the greatest country in the world.
Ah.
So he might actually make America great again by destroying our competitors in hellfire.
By just...
in Inferno.
If we just... If we just start a war, I feel like our economy would improve.
Our economy, it'll be like we'll have women in factories again.
Yeah, but like World War II, probably bad for the people because it makes a lot of like social.
Oh, our
shit.
economy will be built on the screams and cries of innocent people.
Yeah, but like, I forget when shampoo was made, but think about it. We don't need shampoo.
You're right.
Like dandruff shampoo, kinda, but like it's
not
just 'cause
really.
You think dandruff is gross,
But it wasn't always that
yeah.
way.
Dandruff
It's a
is gross
social stigma, okay?
Because dandruff is gross because there's dandruff shampoo.
Yeah, because there's a solution to the problem. Herpes used to be widely accepted until it was, people were like, ew, herpes.
Exactly.
No, seriously.
I know.
It was stigmatized. Herpes is good. In fact, you should spread it to as many people as you can.
Yeah, if you have herpes, say, I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Yeah.
You're not ugly. That was a joke. Now look.
So I think that's a good
The one I was mainly saying is, World War II is super interesting. This episode's pretty informative. Here's a history lesson. So,
history.
The shampoo thing was to kind of ease you into this, where there's women shaving their legs. That started in World War II because when all the men were fighting in the war, the razor companies had no one to sell to. So, they made razors for women's legs. And
Thanks, World War II!
They started the thing
Holy shit!
like, hey, shave your legs. It's a cool thing to do. And they sold their razors to women, and the economy thrived. And also because the industry, because of war, like making all the weapons and tanks and stuff. There you go. Economy. Like,
nylons and chocolates.
Yeah, we basically got all the profits. So, I mean...
Yeah.
FDR... Right? He's the president.
Thanks.
He was the president.
Well, until he died. And then...
Of course. Like,
and then...
No shit.
Well, then it was Harry Truman. That's important.
Truman.
Harry Truman. I remember
FDR
when Harry
was during the
Truman
war,
was in the
right?
office. What?
Beginning of the war was FDR.
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay.
Okay. You're thinking... Okay, yeah. Great Depression. Then... Yes. I'd say that's 39. Or 38, probably. Because that's when you... No.
Look, the guy who knew about Pearl Harbor. I'm saying good job.
That's FDR.
Okay, yeah. So I was right the first time.
Yeah.
Fuck that whole thing that we just did.
Sorry.
So, FDR, he definitely knew about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Because, boy, did we profit.
We're living in a post-Pearl Harbor world, you guys.
Yeah, and, it's fine. We profited from that.
We profited from Pearl Harbor how? Oh, as a result of getting involved in the war. Yeah, and we stopped Hitler.
Exactly. And also... It makes us look good to the rest of the world because
we stopped Hitler.
Yeah, and we weren't like Hitler, you ass. We're gonna.
Yeah, it was because we were provoked.
And another history lesson. This is why I'm saying it's informative because I was also leading into this. Mr. Dunaj is a great teacher, by the way, because he actually taught me this. He started with this thing in the Civil War, and then he led to Pearl Harbor and why they're connected. So he also believes that FDR knew about it
knew about it before it happened.
Yeah. He showed us why that's an actual thing.
Probably.
Because in the Civil War, it's a war tactic to do that. To let them strike first.
Yeah. Because that's what they did at Fort Sumter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Abraham Lincoln
Was like, let's just send them supplies.
Yeah,
and
we'll wait it out.
Yeah.
And then they attacked him, and he's like, all right, look, they attacked us. And everyone's like, shit!
Yeah.
And then now they look great.
You're right.
So that's what that was.
That's probably what happened.
So that is what happened. So now you're smarter.
All of you.
So the best thing that could happen when Trump is president is he gets us involved in another war.
Yeah.
And then the rest is
bad.
He's not responsible for it.
Listen, no, we're not talking about bloodshed either, okay? That's just irrelevant. The agony and pain of millions of people is irrelevant.
Yeah.
We're just talking purely about by the books, country, success, money, money, money.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about how when the men leave for war, the razor companies are like, hey, women, shave your eyebrows. And then they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that'll be great for our country.
And just industry.
Yeah.
Making tanks, weapons.
Exactly. So then, while we do that, when the war is over, we can come back and we can see Ghostbusters 4.
Yeah.
With an entirely Asian cast and everyone's going to be mad.
Yep.
So yeah, best thing that can happen is a war.
And the worst thing that can happen is the South rises again.
Wait, we didn't high five on the best. So best thing that can happen when Trump is president?
War!
Great. So,
Heil Trump, by the way.
Hail Hydra. Oh, okay. So, best thing that can happen, Trump sends us into war. Worst thing that can happen is the South rises again. Now we know. How much time do we have? 35 minutes. That's pretty good.
That wrapped up nicely.
Yeah, it did. So this is a good time.
This is a good time. I
So-
feel like it's not absurdly long. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, one more. I think we can end it with just a closing thing. Like, what do you want to say? You want to say anything to the audience important? Anything? Well, I'll go first while you can think, because all I got to say is everyone should see Captain America Civil War, because that movie is sick. It's so good. It's the best superhero movie I've ever seen. Hands down. And I'm a Batman fan. I'm a DC fanboy. I hate the Marvel movies. Like 90% of
me
them.
too.
I only like the Captain America ones. And this one's the best one.
Yeah.
Ever. So, see it before the world ends.
What I have to say is I'll share this little piece of wisdom with you really quick that I've learned. So I haven't been able to have my phone for a while, and I realized that our phones are completely fucking up our memory, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Because whenever I need to remember something or just tell someone something, I can text them immediately. And when I don't have my phone and I'm isolated from the entire fucking world, I'm sitting by myself and I'm like, oh, I want to tell Walker something right now. And then it's like, ah, darn, the thought retreated into my thought glands. And it's like I'm an old person.
Yeah, I started to notice that that's totally true.
And you write it down, or you have a notes thing on your phone, and you can just write crap down in it. It's
Yeah.
like, you don't have to use your brain for anything, okay? We're going to use phones to the point where our minds will evolve to make us stupider, okay? Because we're not going to need to use it anymore.
It's already happened.
Yes, exactly. So, put your fucking phone down once in a while, and, have a real conversation.
Yeah, but, it's funny because,
And I love my phone. I want it back right now.
well, I started using my phone less, and I try to, because I've noticed that it actually does make you remember things less.
I feel like I have dementia or something.
It's so funny.
It's
but I have
ridiculous.
an example. I'm going to talk about Jamie, who she's been on the show, so I don't need to bleep her name.
Yeah.
Since, long story short, she's had a bit of a stressful period, so we had it's done now, but we had a couple fights.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I would make a point or she would make a point, and this happened, both of us did this, where it's that's wrong, what you said.
Yeah.
And we would be like, I forget what I said, and then the other person would be like, me too. Literally the thing we just said.
Yeah,
and it's
right?
It's an important thing.
I'm telling you, if the government wanted to, they could use our phones to enslave us all.
I think they already have.
Probably.
You just
advertisers have tried to do that.
you steamroll through your words because you think you can just look at them.
Yeah.
You could just look back at them.
No, but think about if Hitler had a cell phone. If cell phones were around when Hitler was around, think about what an effective propaganda tool that would be.
Twitter, damn.
Right? @RealDonaldTrump. Okay? Anyways, That's enough.
Yeah. Great show.
This was a really good one, I think. I feel good about this one.
I feel great about this one.
Yeah, me too.
We had just the right amount of... Sorry if I covered the mic.
We had just the right amount of silliness.
Right amount of silliness, right amount of tangents, which I feel like Jamie and Wyatt and Spencer, more to their credit, they are too, like, smart. They're on task, and like we get the topic done. Like, I'm probably
you have to deal with this now.
I know, yeah. You have 2 catchphrases. I don't have any.
You'll get there.
I gotta make one. But like, we're smart people, but when we are on the podcast, we're like just the right amount of dumb.
Yeah.
Where we just get off track super easily.
Oh my god, absolutely.
It's great.
No, but I think that's what you need.
Yeah, we need it. So we needed this
something
balance.
you don't really see these days. Something.
Exactly. We're better than everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably already did.
USA. USA.
All right.
Hey, I see football. I'm gonna eat it.
Don't. Don't stop.
Sorry.
Stop.
I'm done.
Let's not start that.
I'm done.
It'll catch on.
I'm done.
And then someone.
Monster trucks. Someone special.
Name and address withheld.
Will get mad. It's okay.
Where is she?
No. That's too on the nose. Okay, look. I need a catchphrase, and then we can end the show.
No, it has to happen naturally. We can't sit here and think about it.
Damn it!
I didn't make it. I wasn't like, you know what? Oahu is gonna be my catchphrase. It doesn't even make sense.
I said that's your catchphrase.
I know you said it. I didn't. I've been saying that for a while. I just started saying that randomly. I think that was the most organic thought process I've ever had in my entire life.
You also did, but you already knew that.
Yeah, well, that wasn't always a catchphrase. I just did that once to piss you off.
You did it like 4 times.
Well, no, I know, but the first time I was just like, and you were like, stop it. And I was like, okay.
My catchphrase would probably just be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, probably.
I've said that the most because you talk over me sometimes.
I'm sorry.
It's really annoying. Oh, but we can't put that on a t-shirt.
Shut the fuck up. Just a picture of my face, and then
we'll do. Alright, you can't put that on a t-shirt.
Why not?
It's my catchphrase.
Yeah. You can't put that on a t-shirt.
Wait, I can probably get, oh wait, no I can't. Okay.
Alright. Let's wrap it up.
Well, we'll wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Here's the way we can wrap it up now. We'll say our names, and then one of us says a quote that we like.
Okay. We've done this in the past.
Yeah, we did it once. I want to do it every time. It's nice. It's like organized, okay?
Okay.
I am Walker.
I am Jean Paul. JP, you already knew that.
I drink your milkshake.
Wait, my turn. Drainage, Eli. Drainage.
Okay. From now on, we'll only do one because I was stupid.
I'm finished!
Okay, bye.